Well, Bengaluru is heavily dependent on groundwater, and a study by IISc is bringing forth some alarming statistics about the pollution of groundwater. Take a look.
Bengaluru has expanded leaps and bounds in the last couple of decades, and with the Kaveri water supply not being able to quench the thirst of entire city, large parts of Bengaluru depends heavily on groundwater. Be it borewell in your house or apartment which sources water from some tanker, the city is heavily dependent on groundwater. And a study report on groundwater of Bengaluru is showing some worrying signs. A recent study conducted by Energy and Wetland Research Group of IISc has shown high levels of nitrate in groundwater in several places in the city. The study, which spanned between 2011 to 2013, found a close correlation between high level of nitrate in groundwater and the pollution in the lake. Samples were taken from Garudanakere, Harahalli, Madivala, Vartur, Veerasandra and Yelamalapacchetti lakes, which showed high nitrate content. All these lakes totally have 9 illegal dump sites around the water body.
Sewage is fed into the lake. Now when the lake receives the sewage or the solid waste is dumped into in the catchment of the lake, there is a leaching of the organic content of the solid waste. This leaching eventually lead to the enhanced nitrate level in the water. In some of the locations where we did the study in Bangalore, in the vicinity of the water bodies, where the solid waste is dumped or the liquid waste is being let into the water body, we see the higher levels of nitrate in the water of the water body, and also very high levels of nitrate in the groundwater to the order of 45 mg per liter. This is really a worrying thing, because nitrate, being a carcinogen, lead to the cancer.
Not just the IISc report, even a study by the Department of Mines and Geology in 2011 showed that 643 out of 2,209 locations in the city had high level of nitrate, and the water has been stated unfit for drinking. It's widely known fact that unlike the fluoride problem, the excess amount of nitrate in groundwater is largely because of man-made pollution. The Pollution Board, which has woken up to this problem, is now insisting that the BWSSB divert the sewage water that is entering the lake and treat it before letting it to the lake.
We were of the opinion that for all lakes, you put up, first you deviate all this sewage, don't allow it to come to lakes, divert it and take where you want to treat. But a treatment plant on the lake itself is necessary. It should treat around 4 to 5 mld of water, and this treated water, which is fairly okay, I don't even ask them to do up to tertiary drinking level water. Even if it is secondary level water treated, this water should go to lakes, and this should take care of evaporation and percolation. Rest of the sewage water should be diverted and taken to treatment plants.
The board believes this will solve the pollution problem and ensure a constant source of water to the lake. Well, if the government doesn't wake up now and ensure that sewage doesn't enter lakes, then there might be a situation where large populations of the city will be drinking nitrate contaminated water. Harish Upadhyay, News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, for the past few months, we have seen children lose their lives by falling into bore wells. Even then, the government seems to be mum about it. Well, this time around, it's a huge pond waiting to target victims.
Here is a massive ditch. It is situated at Dodda Kanya in Mysore district. This huge pond is a result of rampant mining in the region. Water has accumulated as mining has stopped. Sadly, it is located next to a residential school in the district. The residential school was constructed for minority students.
ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓದಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರಹದ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ.
The pond is 100 feet deep. There are approximately 130 students studying in the school. The only area for these kids to play is next to the big pond. However, the students are scared to go over there. Many complaints have been registered with the district administration and social welfare officers, but no steps have been taken as yet.
ಇದು ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರು ಮೊರಾರ್ಜಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಅಂತ ಇದು 10 ಎಕರೆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೇನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಬಡವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಮೈನಾರಿಟಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮನಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಬೆಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಊಟ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಸ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತೂ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಶಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾವ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲಸ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕವ್ರೆ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹಾವು ಗೀವು ಕಚ್ಚಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಳ್ಳ ಐತೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಟ ಆಡಬೇಕು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಿದ್ದು ಸತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರ ಆಯ್ತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
The government sanctions lakhs of rupees if any tragedy takes place, but it is better if they take corrective measures to close such ponds instead. Ram, News9, Mysore.
And well, a lorry driver was thrashed black and blue after he attempted to escape after knocking down a bike. The accident took place near Madur's Gejjilagere. The driver attempted to race away in the truck after the accident but was stopped by villagers.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು? ಏನಾಗಿದೆ?
Both the driver and the cleaner were given a sound thrashing, and even the truck was damaged in the entire mayhem that ensued. They were later handed over to the Maddur police. The incident took place in Bengaluru's outskirts Maddur when the truck ran over a biker. But even as the driver and cleaner attempted to escape, the villagers stopped them and thrashed them.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು? ಏನಾಗಿದೆ?
And moving on now, preparations for Nada Habba Mysore Dasara is on in full swing. A herd of elephants from Madikeri are all set to leave for Mysore to be part of the Dasara celebrations. Here's a complete report.
Jambu Savari is the most awaited parade during the Mysore Dasara celebrations. The elephants wear a grand look and walk the streets of Mysore, marking the celebration of Vijaya Dashami. Take a look at how these elephants are being fed. Special food is cooked for them. They are taken for a daily walk and are being given a royal treatment. Yes, these elephants from Kodagu are all polished and trained to be a part of this special Jambu Savari during the Mysore Dasara. A troop of 6 elephants will be leaving from the training center to Mysore to be a part of this special occasion.
ಮೊದಲನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಆನೆಗಳು ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 11 ಬಾರಿ ಅಂಬಾರಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥ ಬಲರಾಮ, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅಭಿಮನ್ಯು ಮತ್ತು ವರಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಡಲಿದೆ. ನಂತರ ಎರಡನೇ ತಂಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋಪಾಲಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮೇರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸರಳ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಬಿರದಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಆನೆ ಹೊರಡಲಿದೆ.
These 6 elephants have been trained for the past 1 month and are being given a royal treatment. They are fed special food which includes 6 kilos of paddy grass, 6 kilos of paddy grains, jaggery with coconut, corn, red rice and green grams. They have been given special training to be part of the auspicious occasion.
ಆನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಭತ್ತ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಸಾಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಆನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫುಡ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನೆಗಳು ತಯಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹೋಗೋ ಆನೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇಡೀ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಯಾರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಸರ್.
The mahouts have taken special care to train the elephants who will be in the spotlight during the Dasara celebrations. This troop of elephants will reach Veerana Hossahalli Training Centre and then leave from there to Mysore. Manjunath KB, News9, Kodagu.
And well, a mother's biggest nightmare is that of losing her child. And what if the mother sees her nightmare coming true? Well, she would do anything to save her child. What we are going to show you now is the perfect example of this.
This was the scene at the Goodgate Street station in London. One after another, the passenger trains come and go. It was just seconds before the arrival of a train that a toddler had a narrow escape from death. As the child's parents were busy getting their luggage, the father left the toddler in the buggy near the stairs at the platform. It was not even a minute after the father left that something unexpected happened. A strong gush of wind pushed the buggy and it fell right into the tube tracks. Realizing what had happened, the panic-stricken mother rushed to her child's rescue. See how she saved her child. The mother realized the train was on its way on the tracks. She immediately jumped onto the tracks to save her child. The mother first gave the buggy with the toddler in it to her husband. Later, she picked a few other stuff and jumped onto the platform to save her own life. The entire incident was caught on CCTV cameras of the station. The footage was released by the British Transport Police. They are in search of the couple and the child. Parents always fear their children from getting hurt, but a little bit of carelessness can be the cause of great losses at times. But the way the mother saves her child was appreciable indeed. We hope that this story will definitely make people a little bit extra careful. A News9 report.